Here. So are we
Let's get into these topics.
Yeah. Let's get to P and the quote unquote like paperwork. Yo.
Oh, we talked about this yesterday, but we can do it. We can do it again. Yeah, I want to hear your take on this. I'll pull up the shit.
Sure. Yo, like I'm just like starting to hate like the culture of hip hop now, man. Like where it's like
Now you've been hating.
Nah, bro, listen, cause there's like stupid shit that we are doing now, like where like everything is called snitching. Listen, like that man P said, bro, I ain't never been no street nigga. I ain't never want to be no street nigga. You feel me, man? Like, right? Like, and I gave an innocent man with 5 kids who got killed by a hating ass nigga, I gave him justice. You feel me, right? So
That's what P said?
yeah, of course, right? So
Verbatim?
yeah.
Oh, shit.
You didn't say that.
Or what? It's on his IG story. We posted it. Like we were talking about.
Posted it, but he didn't say that I'm not a street nigga.
He just here. Look. I shall read it verbatim for y'all, man. Like 1 second, bro. like 1 second, man. Here, let's find it real quick. 1 second. All right, P says, I see that 300 million got all them hating ass niggas mad back home. Anybody know me, know my character, our culture is so fucked up, it's sad. Y'all living this imaginary street dream. I'm changing lives and changing my family curse. I don't got no love for no nigga that try to kill me or mine. I ain't in the streets, never wanted to be. I played the hand I was dealt and made something out of it. Y'all bum ass niggas should be the same. Stop glorifying dumb shit. Rest in peace to my dog Q, an innocent man with 5 kids who lost his life to a bum ass nigga who didn't value his own. Listen, that man said he not in the streets and he never wanted to be. You feel me, right? So again, if that man is living by those codes, one, I don't see how exactly like we can call him a snitch. That don't even make sense to me, right? 2, nigga, a nigga killed an innocent man with 5 kids. If you niggas is sitting online posting paperwork, you feel me, like making videos calling this nigga a rat and a snitch for giving an innocent man with 5 kids justice, bro, it's fuck you niggas, man. You feel me? Listen, man, I stand with P, you feel me, right? P to me ain't no rat. You feel me? P said he was not in the streets and never wanted to be. You feel me, man?
All right, but that's easy to say. He could say that he's not in the streets, but the whole rumor is that he started QC with street money. So, like, that's the whole thing. Lil Baby and him was allegedly trapping. I'm not a street nigga either, so I don't care if he snitched or not. I don't got shit to do with me. I'm just going with what everybody else talking about. But you can't say that he's not a street nigga because, like...
He's not.
How is he not? If you in the streets...
Say he's not, though.
I mean, he's saying that shit, but the rumor is he started...
he's not right now.
Yeah, he's not right now because he's fucking doing music. But he started his music label with street money. That's the whole rumor, and that's like what everybody gives him in Lil Baby.
What do you consider street money?
Street money is when you trap and you hustle.
Now, question though, right? So if I go, right, let's say this, right? I shoplift and I like get into the life of Boosted. Do I now automatically become a street nigga?
Yeah. If you start
that
doing
don't make sense, bro.
All right, sorry. I think like what Remo's saying is if you make your life's work, if how you get money is doing crime in the street, then
you're a street nigga.
No, right? No.
Yeah. How is that not?
How not?
Icon. Ain't you consider yourself a street person, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so if someone is out here committing crimes to make a living, it don't matter what you're doing, gang banging, pimping, that's street activity. Does that make you a street nigga?
If he's actively doing it now, then yes. If it's something he did in his past, he could identify as a civilian after the fact, but it can't be from one week to another. Like last week, I was on the blade with a hoe and I'm in the trap with a sack. But if he's been out the game and he's trying to do legitimate business after a decade of being cool, then I mean, maybe. But if he's still out here congregating and fucking around, then I mean.
Also, too, is this, though, right, bro?
I don't know.
Again, bro, in all crimes don't make you a street nigga, right?
I'm inactive, too, for the record.
Listen, though, right, bro? And again, in all crimes don't make you no street nigga, right? So again, bro, there's...
Jaywalking is not a street dude crime.
Stealing consistently is
wait though, right? But Josh, right? Again,
you're boosting. You're not even stealing like for yourself. You're stealing shit to resell, right?
Resell. To make money for a living.
That could
if you steal one time, then no one's gonna really call you a street nigga. But
I want to tell you, selling drugs and pimping, and maybe some robberies. If you're like robbing a human being on the street corner, that's some other shit. But
victimless crimes don't count as you being a quote unquote street nigga.
I
I disagree.
I could see that. I could see how you're trying to say
A
that.
question for you guys, right?
So boosting an ATM doesn't make you a street dude?
No.
Maybe you're just
You're a thief.
you're a thief.
A
Yeah.
question for you, right? So again,
Think Ocean's 11.
Right?
They're not street dudes, but they're definitely
They're
thieves.
not. They're not street dudes masquerading. In
Never seen it
in
before,
night-
so
in tuxedos.
I don't know. No, the question, though, right, fam? Listen,
You might be right. Maybe I
if
was wrong.
you've been to college, like you've been in dorm rooms where the biggest trappers is fucking Sally from fucking Iowa, right? Who's out here selling
She's
perks,
definitely picking up from a street dude.
perks, Adderall, all type of shit. Like Sally ain't no street bitch. She's just selling drugs to college students. You feel me, right? They ain't no street bitch. So again, victimless crimes don't make you no street nigga, right? So again, if I'm out here boosting, shoplifting, you feel me,
Selling
man?
drugs is a
jaywalking, trafficking,
time
right?
old tradition of street hustles.
That's definitely a street hustle.
But if exactly, and
Nah.
if you're somebody who commits crimes, you're in the idea of not talking about it to the police because if you were to get caught, you're not going to rat on somebody else. Like, it's kind of the same basis. If you're doing illegal activity, you shouldn't be talking about other people doing illegal
Not
activity.
all crimes are the same, right? So again, man, if I'm shoplifting, if I'm speeding, if I'm driving with no license, right? That's me breaking the law, breaking the rules. That don't mean that I'm a street nigga who now has to follow by no snitching clause. Again, I'm doing victimless crimes.
You're talking about like misdemeanors and shit like that, and
you can't put that in the same sentence as
It's
someone
the
who's
same
like,
shit,
no,
man.
no, it's not.
Crimes are crimes.
Someone
but-
breaking a traffic citation is not the same as someone who's going around selling drugs for a living, who's made their money
Or
off selling
boosting
drugs
shit for a living.
Come on, bro.
The question though, right?
And also, the drugs that he sold could have harmed other people. So you're saying victimless crimes? You don't know who overdosed
victimless crimes,
off the
right?
fucking drugs that he sold.
Here's what-
Allegedly, if he did sell drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Victimless crimes.
And you don't know the insurance policies
Meaning,
on
right?
all these things that people have and shit. You're
And
assuming
look, victimless
there's victims in every crime.
crimes, right? Is this, right? Saying this. Yo, if I'm going and shoplifting, if I'm Sally who's in a dorm room just selling perks and Adderall, right? I have a victimless crime. I'm not robbing somebody. I'm not shooting, killing somebody, right? So hence, there's ramifications and consequences to come from me robbing you and killing you and shooting you. So hence,
Flakko.
Isn't there
Flakko.
ramifications for me selling drugs to you too?
Yes. If the drug dealer sells you drugs and they catch you, you're going to get in trouble for that. Like you're part of I don't understand how you're missing this part of the equation.
Let me ask you this: Can I ask you a question real quick, Flash?
all crimes.
It's
listen,
not victimless. If you kill somebody
If
with
Sally-
the drugs that you
But
gave
crime
them,
make a street nigga, though.
you killed somebody.
If Sally gets caught selling drugs and she tells on her plug, is she a snitch?
She a civilian who again don't play by no street nigga rules.
She's not playing.
Sally
No,
can't be a snitch.
okay. So you're saying it's okay for her to play the game, which is an illegal activity, but she should not be held to any of the rules by it.
I've said this on a different.
If you're
place.
caught, right? If you're caught doing that shit, you're held to the same rules
Yeah,
as
if
everyone
you're,
else in
It
that
don't work
scenario.
like that.
if you're
Yes,
playing
it does.
basketball, if you're playing basketball, you can't travel or double dribble, my boy. That's just the rules of basketball.
Doing crimes don't automatically label you a quote unquote street nigga who is obligated by quote unquote street rules.
Depends on what crimes you're doing. And in this case, he
Selling
sold
drugs
drugs.
is
Selling
crazy.
drugs don't obligate you to no street rules, my nigga.
What do you? Come on, have you
Again,
ever sold
there's
drugs
fucking
before?
Sally, there's Mike's, there's a bunch of white college students who selling mad drugs.
And what they're doing is
and
illegal.
them niggas are not considered street niggas.
If they tell on their plug when they get caught, they're going to answer in a street way, guaranteed.
Hell nah.
Guaranteed.
But
What makes
nobody
you
would
think
consider
that?
Sally a quote unquote snitch for telling if she gets
Sally
caught.
was selling drugs and she told on the plug.
Would you tell?
That's a snitch 100 times out of 100.
If you were selling drugs in college and you were getting your pills from a street dude, would you tell on the street dude when you get caught?
I wouldn't sell drugs.
Perfect. But why?
that
Because of
doesn't answer
street
the
activities?
hypothetical question
What?
though, that you have to answer. Would
Is
you
it,
tell
be,
them?
is, it be,
Me?
is it because
No.
is it because you don't want to be involved in street activities?
No, right, because look, because again, if I'm in college, I know that I just have to suck it up for 4 years and I'm set for life. You feel me, right? Opposed to this, right?
That's
Saying
not
again,
how college works either.
well, depends on you know,
On your degree?
yeah, right. Like
Go
for example,
ahead.
bro, right? Again, If you there for bullshit like psychology and communication, then good luck finding a job, my nigga, right? But if you
Wait,
pull,
was your degree in communications?
no, right? So well, come on, John. I started. What's what I mean? Hey, right now, right? But
Keep going.
right? But bro, if you pull 100 street niggas and say, listen, Sally is in them dorm rooms trafficking perks and Adderall. Is Sally a street bitch who is held down by quote unquote street rules? 100% probably say, fuck no, that bitch ain't no.
I'm gonna go do a man on the street thing
Yeah,
in the
come on
hood
now,
and I'm
bro.
ask.
Right?
And if those 100 homies,
Yeah.
whatever, black, Mexican,
Yeah, of course.
whoever's with the shits, if they say Sally's gonna get marked out if
Yeah.
she tells, what are you gonna say then?
Well, one, I doubt that they will say that Sally, right, is a quote unquote street bitch. But so,
Why is she not?
hence, right?
They were giving her. They were
If
selling
Sally
her drugs.
ain't no street bitch, then
her to
QCP ain't no street nigga. And he just said it himself, bro. Listen, bro, I ain't never wanted to be in that bullshit, my nigga.
Not
he was
wanting
in
to
it,
be,
though.
not wanting to be in it, and actually having to be in it are two very different things, Flakko.
I concur.
You can read like that, right? And easily, again, and very easily comprehend and reduce him saying, I'm not no street nigga and ain't never wanted to be. You feel me? Right?
I played the hand I was dealt.
AKA, I used to be a street nigga.
No.
That's what he's saying.
I had to
What
read it for
translates to
myself
me.
because I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't listening.
AKA, I sold drugs, I wasn't no street nigga. That's it.
That's the same thing.
It's not the same thing. No. It's a victimless crime. Right? Saying this, right? Right? No, here, right here.
Yeah, all right. So Mac Miller died from an overdose, and the person that sold him drugs went to jail or is getting in. So isn't that a victim? Come on, so like, how is it a victimless crime and someone
Why are
died?
you holding back? Say that shit. I'm looking at you. Hold back.
Plus, you
Hey.
being rich off selling drugs depends on
Mac
people.
Miller is a,
Is a what? A white man?
nah. No.
No, you
Question,
gotta
right?
finish that.
No, here, right? Look though, right? No, wait though, right? Well, one, yes. Two is like right?
Holy shit.
Two was like this though, right, bro? Listen, nobody is spinning blocks and trying to kill that drug dealer, right? When I say victimless crime, right? I mean this. If you rob somebody, kill somebody, shoot somebody, there's ramifications and consequences. So hence, you have to deal with those consequences that comes from that without telling, because you are now engaging in that quote unquote war and beef. If I'm just selling drugs, I'm not obligated by no snitching clause, my nigga.
you
I ain't no street
understand?
Well, we
nigga. I'm a
can't-
drug dealer.
We
Do
have
you
to
understand? Do you understand that a lot of street beefs happen over selling drugs?
And
All right, so Flacco, fuck all that.
Money
All
make
right.
the world go round.
You
fool.
said that Q's not a street dude, right? That's what you're saying, right? You
I'm saying P saying he ain't no street
Okay.
dude, and I
Honestly-
believe P.
All right, but look, the dude that he allegedly told on is no
Stunner.
longer here. Stutterbox.
Yeah.
Or Stunner. His
Yeah.
name's Stunner, not Stutterbox.
Yeah.
Stunner. All right, if Stunner's not here no more, people are
Stunner.
saying that QC got him wiped out. You see what I'm saying? So how's that not street activity?
People is saying that though. How do we know?
But if come on, just read between the lines. Like I'm not,
Bruh.
you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing too much, but if you know what's going on, if you in Georgia, people around here, this been going around for 10 years. People saying the guy Stunner is no longer here, and they may be saying that Q probably has something to do with
When
that shit.
Stunner
So
got
if there's
killed.
a bunch of
Wait.
street activity going on.
Wait, right? Again, when Stunner got killed, P was probably up 100 M's, bruh. Do I think that P is about to risk losing 100 M's, especially as somebody who is saying,
Nigga, Thug
I ain't
did
no
it.
street nigga.
You just
Thug
seen
did it.
YSL. You just seen the whole YSL shit.
Thug never up no 100 M's, man. Like,
Even
y'all
if
stop
it's not
this
100
shit,
M's,
man.
if
Listen.
Bullshit,
even
man.
if you not, come on, bro. First of all, it don't matter how much money you up for you to still have enemies in the same
And Thug
proximity
was
of
a
where
street
you
nigga
at.
who was shooting and killing niggas before the rap.
Okay,
But,
and
yo,
this was a drug dealer that was fucking selling drugs before he got on. So
The
what's
no
the difference?
snitching. The no
Again, that's a
snitching.
huge difference between selling drugs and shooting and killing niggas.
Hold on,
Okay, but
yo.
you selling drugs and you still being a
difference.
street nigga, you selling drugs versus you killing somebody is still street activities.
It's
not
not-
every
no,
street
no,
nigga.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
When
it's
you
not.
selling
Selling
drugs
drugs
is
not.
street activities. Yo, Court.
Hold
No,
on.
it's not.
It's not about street or not. The thing is, no snitching is meant to protect crime. When you decide to do crime, You engage in a no snitching thing, not for yourself, but for the niggas who have to do crime to get out of a situation behind you. So when you say no snitching, it's not a street nigga thing. It's if you choose to take the fast route, which is doing crime, you have to protect the crime industry for the niggas that's coming after you. Ain't
If
gonna be
people
no
had told
more
us something-
selling weed if you tell where the weed come from and who got the weed and all that shit. You protecting the business. The business is illegal, so you can't let the cops find out how the shit work.
If P would have told, right?
He did.
Wait though, right? And on his plug, he's a scumbag, a snitch. I don't know, but a scumbag, yeah. But he told because a civilian with 5 kids got murdered by some
You don't
dusty
know
nigga.
this man is a civilian.
And you stupid niggas in fucking hip hop is telling me that P is fucking wrong. That P should be ostracized now.
I never said
'Cause
he
he
was
told
wrong.
He said he was wrong though. I'm just
Because
telling
he
you.
told because he told the police information that got a nigga who killed a civilian with 5 kids locked up. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Hell no.
You don't know if he's a civilian.
Yeah,
We just going off what P said.
he's dead. The stunner guy's dead.
A very innocent man, according to P, who ain't never bothered nobody. He was just innocent. With 5 kids got murdered by again, a quote unquote nigga who was hating. And hip hop,
But how do you know he was hating? How do you know what they was going through?
I'm just going off of what P is saying.
You can't
right?
just go
You
off
feel
what
me,
he's saying. He got
Right?
called a snitch, so of
exactly.
course he's gonna say anything.
If I
This is all we got though.
Yeah, but let's say this. Let's say I get shot and I die right now, right?
Yes, yeah.
There's gonna be a nigga out there that said I was minding my business and I ain't do shit to nobody.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
A man with 5 kids who P considered innocent, right?
Yeah, he considered
Got
him
gunned
innocent.
down by somebody and P gave that man justice. I don't give a fuck who is in hip hop.
And innocent people get shot, but they don't get gunned down,
Right.
nigga. He got gunned down. Sounds
He got
suspicious.
gunned down, right?
Sounds
So
suspicious.
again, though,
And the person that gunned him down is no longer here.
yeah.
It all sounds like
What that
something
mean, though?
happened.
Sound like some street shit to me.
If
know
you
what
have
I'm
a
saying?
How
moniker,
was P involved though?
you probably
I'm
on
not
some
saying he
shit.
was involved. But
How
if
do
you
y'all
just
know P's involved in that nigga murder?
I'm not
He
saying.
didn't say that.
I'm not saying he's involved in it, but we're not
Exactly,
gonna just
right?
play
He
dumb.
got motive.
So until we know that P's involved in that man's murder, P ain't no street nigga, right? So
No, I'm
here-
not saying that. I'm saying he's a street nigga because he used to sell drugs.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
if you
Hell
ever
no.
saw anything over an ounce, you a
Hell
street
nah,
nigga.
man.
Just because someone moves up in life and now has a very righteous empire and tries to denounce the street life to distance himself from other shit, doesn't mean at one point he wasn't part of that life. Fool.
Plus, if I go sell
And he
drugs,
clearly said he was. He did it. He
if
definitely
I go
did.
sell drugs where Josh came up at, right? I'm not a street nigga. I'm not selling drugs in the street. But if I sell drugs where P was selling drugs at, I'm a street nigga. He was in
If you
zone
sell
6
drugs
and all that
anywhere,
shit.
you are with the shits.
Nah, the thing is, if you, bro, they got some niggas who don't never got to deal with nothing, bro. If you in the suburbs and you just selling drugs and you ain't never got to deal with no street shit,
I don't know if that exists, does it?
It does. I used
It
to sell
does.
weed in the suburbs.
that's
Never
what
had
I'm
no
saying. There's
crazy
no
shit going.
danger, bro. You don't have to carry a strap.
I think if you're selling drugs, you should be prepared to protect yourself at all times.
Nah, you only gonna put yourself in trouble faster if you carry a strap selling drugs in the suburbs. Just take the loss. Take the fucking loss. You probably won't even take a loss, but be prepared to take the loss over taking the life.
I feel
Protect
that.
crime longer.
I feel that.
The
I'm
goal
mad at it.
for breaking the law is to protect breaking
I mean, I
the
guess
law.
now with weed, it's like a lot of dorks making a lot of money off of
That's
weed.
what I'm saying. Dorks sell to other dorks.
I'm mad at that.
Don't nobody want to sell drugs or buy drugs from somebody they scared from. Or scared
That's
of.
valid.
Yeah. Dorks work with dorks. Street niggas work with street niggas.
I think it's safe to say that P was
Street
at
niggas selling
least
to dorks too, though. I ain't gonna say that.
The
But
thing
if
is,
you-
street,
at
but
the-
that's the dorks that's comfortable.
facts. At the very least, though, I think it's safe to say that this fine gentleman, P, was definitely part of the life at one junction. Whether or not he's a millionaire now has nothing to do with that.
Plus, he got a bunch of people fucking with him based on the fact that
I like how he looked up to acknowledge it. We're waiting for you to chime in, buckaroo.
No, bro. Again, though, right? Like, this is why, bro, like...
So was he ever a street dude, yes or no? Yes or no?
According to him,
it's-
no.
According to you.
No, I don't
You're
think so,
wild.
right? But again, though, right? Like, and that's besides like the point, though, right? Is this is why, bro? I fucking hate the state of this fucking shithole culture that we are currently in, bro. This nigga told, right, or quote unquote told and gave the police information that got a nigga who murdered a man with 5 kids, a quote unquote innocent man with 5 kids locked up. And niggas is bringing that up like that's some type of scandalous shit. No, but we applaud nigga like this. He's a hero, right? He got nigga justice, bro. The fuck we doing right now, bro? He's a fucking hero. P is a hero. The nigga who murdered somebody, he's a villain. Lock that nigga up.
I mean, he's definitely
told
at fault for doing something bad to somebody, but I mean,
Man, bruh.
telling is telling.
Again, though, man, right? So again, bro, like, the streets keep on changing the rules, my nigga, right? Right, like...
How long you been in the streets to see the rules change?
Wait, what you mean, though?
I just mean...
You know what? Fuck it. I'm with the truth tellers.
Wait.
That's it. I give up.
Bro, fam, right? Especially in the last 5 years, bro, there's been niggas coming online right now, right? And just moving the goalposts on what telling is. You feel me, right? Like, for example, when niggas try to say, bro, a 12-year-old told. You stupid niggas.
Jake shit, yeah.
No. Dad, Pop Hunter was like fucking 13 or 12, my nigga.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Right?
I wouldn't have held that against him.
But the rules keep on changing, bro. So until we get a clear-cut rule on what snitching and telling is, you stupid niggas cannot convince niggas like us, right, say that P, who gave a innocent man who got gunned down with 5 kids.
Was he?
But why you keep saying innocent? How do you know this guy who got killed is innocent just because P saying that shit?
They ain't shoot the kids.
All we have is
like
P saying though, right?
He's trying to say an
but you
innocent
can't just
family
go
man
off
is
that.
what he's
He's
saying.
involved in the scenario, so of course he's gonna say.
If a
for it, you know
civilian
what I'm
got
saying?
smoked, that's wrong and that's fucked up. But
Yeah,
civilians
the guy
don't.
who got killed probably not just the.
If the
How
report
about
is
niggas pull up then
caught by straight
and
bullet,
who got killed and do their research on who got killed and find out if that nigga was playing by street rules or not.
I mean,
feel
you the
me?
one saying he's innocent,
right?
so how come you
right?
don't
Do
know?
that then, right?
You said he's
But
innocent.
until
How
we-
come you don't know that?
Phil, listen, I'm just going off of what P is saying, right? But like, bro, like it's just hard for me to really like just grab my. I just don't understand, right? Why now hip hop is treating this shit like it's a fucking scandal when this nigga gave a nigga justice who got killed with 5 kids. How's this a scandal? How does this like and hurt y'all view of P? How?
I don't give a fuck about him whatsoever.
Like me personally,
Then
I
how's the
don't.
story then?
I don't give a fuck about
You
him.
reported on it too. You wanted to talk about it, so obviously it's a story.
No.
We talked about this yesterday, and you wanted to come in here and talk about this. So obviously, it's a good enough story to repeat and
No.
talk about it again.
No.
And if you're a street person, you can't sit here and say
He trying to break
if
up
you're
the
gonna
Fat
sell
Boys, huh?
drugs and you selling drugs, bro.
You
you're
can't
in
break
the
up our
streets,
trio,
man.
fool. We the
it
Fat
is.
Boys, fool. Don't be fucking arguing with us about this stupid shit.
No, right.
I'm
Listen,
not
right.
in the streets at all, but I'm just saying if you sell drugs, people count that as you doing street activity. Like, why are we just
Look.
You're changing the rules right now, Flakko.
No,
yeah.
listen,
I've
right?
always thought if you're selling drugs, that's street activity. Now all of a sudden it's not.
Nah.
Anytime
Nah.
you get Remo to say more than 20 words, you know you done fucked up.
Facts.
Because Remo don't
Listen,
speak.
wait.
Remo just be chilling. He don't say shit unless something's
Question
wrong.
though, right,
What's up?
bro?
Question though.
Question
right?
though, bro. Listen,
Like-
no. Look, there are white boys in blue suits, right, and who again traffic drugs, right, and do a bunch of white collar crimes. Are those niggas
Selling drugs is not white collar. You
no,
gotta pick
and
one.
no, right?
Let's discuss one.
And right,
All
bro,
cool.
right,
All let's
and right,
discuss both.
no, right, bro, right. But bro, like those niggas, right? And who's like selling? Like I'm talking about fucking pounds and pounds of fucking perks and Adderall, right?
This nigga, I knew it. He was gonna
Illegally.
get it wrong. I knew he's going. Nigga said pounds
pound-
of perks. Pounds of perks and Adderall.
What is it then? Like, what? Right?
If you want to sound educated, say boats. If you don't want
Boats?
to sound educated, say
What's it?
thousands. Just say a number.
Bad, right? Cool. There are white boys in blue suits and
Selling pounds of
who's
perks.
selling a bunch of fucking Adderalls and perks, right?
Right.
And dumb niggas are not relegated and subjected to no street rules. They are just not dope. Look, again, if dumb boys tell, they not considered a fucking snitch.
You think so?
No, they're street niggas though.
Snitching is for people.
Are they
who
street
tell.
niggas, bro?
That's not about street niggas. I said,
If he ain't no street nigga, he cannot snitch.
I never said street niggas make you a snitch or not a snitch. I said not snitching is to protect crime. If you break the law, you do not snitch for the people who have to do the same crime that you did. If you breaking in cribs, you don't say, "Oh, I only got in the crib because I got these tools." You don't say shit. You don't say where you got the tools from because the niggas that got to get the tools after you, they won't have a way to get the tools. You protect crime.
Or who taught you how to do this?
Yeah, or who taught you how to do it? You don't say shit. You protect crime. It's not to protect nothing but the lineage of crime. If you bootlegging alcohol, you don't tell
That's
niggas
insane, man.
you connect for the alcohol.
Listen though,
You
y'all
do realize that that's what 90% of all rap music is based on, right? Crime.
And 100% of all mafia niggas, Jewish mafia, Italian mafia, Irish mafia, no
All-
snitching.
There is actually no mafias in existence, but I totally feel what you're talking about.
I know there's one mafia that doesn't exist. The rest of the mafias are documented.
y'all are here saying that again, right?
Do you listen to
Right?
rap music? Isn't
That-
Chicago drill based on pure violence?
Yeah, of course. Like what that mean though?
Yeah, where you going with this?
Yeah.
Where I'm going with it is like, why would you hate on street people and the rules that they come with if all you do is like talk about street shit all day?
No, right here, right. So one is this though. All I'm saying, bro, is keep it
where you're
consistent.
going.
Wait, to keep it consistent to street niggas, right? So again, if he's telling me that non-street niggas can't tell now, then
I
bro,
never said that.
The only drug
You-
dealers that are not street people to me are the pharmaceutical companies because they're a little bit above us.
I don't mention.
you said it though, right? Right?
No, I don't mention street and not street. I said if you're a criminal, you can't tell. If
you have a non-street criminal.
That's the most
Can
basic.
he tell?
Yeah, no, he can't tell.
Exactly
How
my
is
point.
a
It's never
criminal-
saying that non-street niggas can't tell. That shit don't make sense no more.
When you're a criminal, you cannot tell. You have to protect crime.
There's a bunch of crimes,
It's
though.
very greedy to go and like get up off crime, get caught, and then tell.
So if
Let
I
them-
speed, what's up?
Speeding isn't a criminal type crime.
Oh,
Exactly.
Fine.
You want to consider like criminal endangerment maybe by speeding multiple times and you're like a reckless driver. Okay.
Yeah, but
maybe.
if
you're not snitching on other reckless drivers though either. If that's what I'm saying is like you're equating the smallest things, which are tickets, to
Shoplifting, Josh.
What are you shoplifting?
A fucking burrito.
I said a shirt, this nigga said a burrito.
If I regularly or you
That's
did
still
it
criminal though.
regularly or you did it at one time.
You are a 18, 19-year-old dude who is going to fucking Walmart and
So-
you were shoplifting on a weekly basis, nigga.
So
Like, you
when it
just stealing.
came
Why does it
to
sound
stealing
personal?
burritos or other things of like
Yeah.
of food from other places, yeah, I wouldn't be telling on anyone else who was doing that.
yeah,
But
Yeah,
does
we all went
that
to go
mean
steal.
though, right, that I can never tell?
It means at a certain point you can definitely tell.
When?
What? When you've grown up.
How the wait.
But
The question, right?
Did
So
he
you
tell?
saying,
Is he
right?
telling now, or did he tell?
No.
Back at a time where he
fucked
would
up.
have been.
Hear me out
involved
though,
with it?
right? Right, Josh?
So
I kind of got y'all now though, right?
Nah,
so
I
again,
got
right?
you back.
No,
Go ahead,
wait, right?
how do you
Wait,
think
though.
you have us right now?
Yeah, well, wait.
What you got, Flakko?
Right, look
let
though,
her out,
right?
loved one.
Right, so wait though. So again, Josh saying right that
Our loved one.
a kid who is 18, 19 years old, right? Who is shoplifting, you feel me? And on a weekly basis, right?
Oh, I got you. Go ahead.
If he walks down the block, gets robbed and shot by some random motherfucker,
Oh, he shot too.
that he can't tell?
He shot,
No, listen.
or he got robbed.
Robbed and shot.
Well, now because he got shot, that's a completely different story. He can tell.
Can
about
he
that.
tell?
He's never shot anybody. So yeah, he
So
should be
P
able to
never
tell
shot nobody though. P was a
How
drug
you-
How
dealer.
do you know that?
He's, bro, listen though.
How do
Like,
you know that?
I like
That's
how he
my
threw
point,
himself
though.
back right now. That was
That's
good.
my
How do
point.
you
though,
know?
right?
What's your point?
How do you know?
There's no criminal record of P shooting nobody. We don't know,
So he never
right?
got
If he was
caught.
in the streets doing that, P
So he
right now is
never
a
got-
drug dealer.
He never
Everyone
got
who shot
caught.
somebody got caught.
Right now, we know that P is a drug dealer, right? Just drug dealing, right? So again, Hold him to drug dealing. So if P is saying, yo, I was a drug dealer, bro, I wasn't in the streets like that, and P told on somebody who was shooting and killing niggas, how can he not tell?
You just
But
said
the kid who was quote unquote shoplifting, he can tell if you know he get robbed and shot. How does that make sense?
That nigga's doing a little misdemeanor. Somebody performed attempted
Man,
murder.
come on, man.
It's not the same.
What?
Bro, it's not the same.
And he was
Attempted-
drug dealer with no criminal record of shooting no
It's
nigga,
all
robbing no nigga.
felonies. Once you go into felony territory,
Man, stop. You see, bro, the rules just keep on changing. But
Nah,
now it's
but-
crime, now it's felonies, bro. Like, come on now,
I thought
bro.
you understood.
Nah,
I
come on,
didn't
man.
think you was gonna say shoplifting a burrito was the same
Man.
thing as shooting a nigga.
Man,
now
come
I'm
on
explaining
now,
it further because you need further explanation. Once you go into felony territory, I'm not saying
Lit.
a nigga who jaywalks can't tell. No, it's felony territory. Once you go into serious crime, you a serious criminal. Let's say you scamming. If a nigga come and rob you, nah, don't tell on shit. Go rob the nigga back.
The question, right? I love how, bro, wait. Again, man, like the rules just keep on changing and being moved.
And that's why
And
you
this
should
is
stay
why
out
the streets, right, have lost the majority of us, right? Because again, bro,
Who?
bro,
Who's
Yeah, what
us?
that mean?
of the
Yeah.
fans, right?
What, fans of what? The streets? The streets is
Of
not for
hip hop,
fans.
right?
The
But wait,
streets
no.
is not for
no,
hip-hop.
right? Again, no, right? Again, P is in hip hop, right? So when y'all come to us and try to say, yo, he's a fucking snitch, you're right. And then we simply ask, okay, what are like the rules? Like, why do you think that P's a rat?
and then we tell you and you can't understand.
No.
That's why
But
the
when we
streets.
break it down, though, right? Then y'all rules change. No. Listen, it's not just crime
I
now.
haven't changed anything I
It's
said.
felonies now, niggas saying,
I
right?
ain't say that. I'm being
That's-
consistent.
that's for
I
further
said as a street
explanation.
dude, if he was around here selling drugs, then he is participating in street activities, then he shouldn't be on here snitching. That's what I said.
Now y'all points are inconsistent now because
Nah,
he's
my
saying it's just felonies, and
I'm
you're
never
saying
saying
it's
anything
just
about-
felonies. It's all crimes.
I'm not saying any specific. If you selling misdemeanor weed, if you sell, I'm saying if you out here making a lifestyle of selling
like
drugs, you are considered a street nigga. And I'm not a street person by any means, but what I'm saying is, if you're a street person, then you shouldn't be telling on other street people. That's
And what
just
I
the
told
rules.
you is the no snitching thing is to protect crime. I'm not saying who can and who can't tell. You are nitpicking the points that support your theory.
Who can tell?
And leaving the rest. You ask me who can tell?
Yeah.
Whoever wants to.
Okay, hey, listen, man, the P in a rat then.
I mean, he can
You
tell.
gotta
he's
deal
still
with
a
those
rat just 'cause
consequences.
he-
You
Yeah.
could do whatever you
can do
want,
whatever
but
you
there's
want.
also consequences
Yeah.
for every decision you make in
Question
life.
though, right? I look though. So who? Okay, so and who can tell
I just answered that.
without being like caught a rat?
You.
You.
You'll definitely
Josh.
get
Huh?
called a rat.
Wait.
All of us in this room will get called a rat for sure.
But
But
if
Josh
Flakko
just
or
told me
Tell,
though, right?
No one's gonna be like,
That if somebody is shoplifting, right, and they walk down the block
Anyone that tells is gonna get called a rat by
and get
somebody.
robbed and shot by somebody, that yo, he's allowed to tell because you know, and he was just shoplifting.
Bro, that
he ain't
nigga's
shot
not,
nobody.
He's not a criminal.
He's not a criminal.
That how is P a criminal for selling drugs?
No.
How do you not see a difference between
Can I ask you
selling
something?
drugs and stealing a burrito?
Would you consider?
It's still crime to me.
Let me ask you this: would you consider
cool?
P?
But that, the law looks at it extremely different.
Would you consider P a murderer if he sold drugs and that person overdosed?
Or would you not
Well, I
understand?
consider P.
The law does.
No.
The law 100% does in certain states.
No.
One of your cousins or family members, and that person take the drug and dies. It's not P's fault.
If P sold bad drugs
Someone in your family, make it personal.
intentionally, then I right again.
If he sold anybody a pill or a coke sack
You
and
could
had fentanyl in
accidentally
it,
kill somebody.
yeah, you could accidentally kill someone. That's a hell of a fucking crime. It's called involuntary manslaughter, my G.
Wait. Say it again.
Involuntary manslaughter means you
Not a
didn't really
murderer
do
then.
it. So what is it then? It's still like an assault,
You a
though.
killer?
You're definitely killing.
It's just, right.
That's a loophole, like
Murder,
a motherfucker,
right?
though.
Murder means one.
Intentional malice,
But
or
your
what?
crime
Yeah,
still
right?
killed
Yeah,
someone.
right.
The crime you did still had someone died
Accident
off the
murder.
pill that you sold.
I ain't never heard of you.
How does
In
that
fact,
go?
selling somebody a pill,
apply to P,
whether
though?
you have knowledge or not, if it kills them, you're a murderer.
We were just trying to say that if you
But
sell,
how does that?
because you
apply
said
to
selling
P?
drugs is not that much of a crime. You were just saying like, how is he a criminal for selling drugs? It's like, nigga, if you don't know if the drugs he's selling is valid or not.
I think if you and Josh were to tell on each other, one of you guys would still call each other a tattletale. Facts.
100%.
Yeah.
What kind of drugs did P sell?
I have no idea.
don't know, P.
I don't even care about this fool like that.
Same.
Wait. The question's this, right?
We're only talking about this because you want to.
Yeah.
Wait though, right? So
Talked
P
about it
could have
yesterday.
just sold weed, right? Wait though,
But Flakko,
P could have just sold weed.
depending on where you're selling that weed
on
and
now.
what type of drug dealer you are,
Yeah,
the amount of those drug dealers who happen to be people who happen to shoot people
yeah.
coincide quite often.
All right, where was you going? You said P.
If wait though, right? Yeah, right. Again, if P just sold weed, then y'all are saying that if P just sold weed, he's now a street nigga. So hence, if he gets shot, robbed, or his man's with 5 kids who was innocent gets shot by some random motherfucker that he can't tell, but the white niggas who's been trafficking weed for like 10, 15 years now, them niggas are not relegated and subjected to street rules because they not street niggas though, right?
No, they 100% are. They
Yeah,
wouldn't
stop.
be in the industry for 15 years if they weren't. Like, I mean, I don't understand how you're not seeing that. Is
Whether they street niggas or
you don't
not.
fuck up the industry, you don't fuck up the business, and if the business is a criminal business, you're not doing anything to self-sabotage that shit. You rely on the people within your business to keep your business whole. How are you missing that point?
Listen, P was a local weed dealer. P wasn't no El
So
Chapo,
you know
no
that he
Pablo
was selling
Escobar.
weed? You know he was selling weed, or you're assuming?
Exactly my point, though, right? Like we don't know like what P was selling to say that P was some type of street nigga, narc, El Chapo, Pablo Escobar, right? As far as we know, P was selling weed here and there to get by and to eat. And we're saying that because he sold some weed at some point, that this nigga cannot tell if he witnessed an innocent man with 5 kids get gunned down by another nigga.
So he
To me, that's flawed.
He was selling weed just to eat and made enough to start a record label? That's crazy.
Fam, wait, the fam. Wait, fam. I know 100 motherfuckers, 100 niggas with not lint in their pockets. And who got a record label, my nigga?
I'm not
it's
talking
the
about a
same.
record
label.
He got the Migos.
He
He
got
got a lot
QC.
Come on, QC and 100 niggas. Who else? Who
It
do
was
you
a
know
slow
personally?
process.
Nah, he bought. Literally, he bought. All right, he used his drug dealing money to buy the remaining artists that Gucci Man had signed to him, which was the Migos, which was Young Thug. Nah, I don't think he got Young Thug, but Migos was definitely a part of the group of people that QC bought from Gucci Man, and he's not buying that shit, just selling weed dime sacks here and there. And also, if you're gonna assume that he was just selling weed, then why can't you assume that guy wasn't innocent?
That's my whole point, though, right?
That's not a point.
Right? Is we don't know not a goddamn thing about none of this, right? We don't know.
Why you want to talk about this?
No, right? Yesterday, right, bro? Like, I sat and watched like the entire in hip hop, bro. I'm talking about bloggers, from like YouTube niggas, IG niggas, Twitter niggas, right?
You make a lot of blanket
Right?
statements.
Right? Chastise this man for some shit that these niggas, bro, listen, right? They chastise this man, they clown this man, right? For quote unquote snitching, and there's no information out here about the full context of who was shot and killed. Was P really a street nigga? How was P a quote unquote street nigga? And how was P relegated and subjected to the quote unquote no snitching rule, right? Those questions have not been answered yet, but everybody is here calling this man a fucking snitch and trying to tear down the empire this man built. And to me, that's fucked up and that's wrong, man. But
You know what? That is fucked up and that is wrong, and I agree with you, Flakko.
yeah, man, thank you, man.
No problem.